Okie dokie. Right, so I've been fiddling around with my port forwarding for the Flightgear. Uh, I've just been setting port forwarding. I remember rightly, I believe it's port 5000 to 5002. Pretty sure it is, anyway. Um, Memory's not so good these days, but there's some things that kind of linger in the back of your mind. Right, so. Um, right, I want window capture on. If I got this right, it should be. Let's see if I get this working. It should be right. Oh, I better leave. Damn it! I better leave screen capture on a bit longer because I don't think I don't know why it flickers like that. It's something to do with the graphics. So at the moment, I have managed to install the aircraft repository. Yay! Guess what? I found Concorde. Yay. So Concorde, I installed it earlier on. So I'm going to attempt to see if it's going to work or not. I'm rusty. It's been a while since I flew it, but I used to fly it all over the place. I like Concorde. I don't like planes that go really fast, but it can go up to Mach 2.2 maximum speed. I remember a lot of stuff about it. There's such a lot of aircraft as well. I mean, there's hundreds of aircraft you can install in Flightgear. Absolutely loads. Emmanuel Barringer actually created many of these. He modelled them, that is. He was a very busy bee. Oh my god, there's just so many. Oh, look, there's Oleg, look. Oh, I've got to have him back, even though he's not very stable. So let me just zoom in a minute. I think he doesn't have the adjusted eyes. You know, the animated eyes. I don't think he's got those on this particular one because that was a custom one. He's in there though. Oleg is still alive. Now, there's such a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things in there. I'm not going to install them all. I don't want them all because it takes up a lot of disk space and fighter jets and all sorts of stuff in here. All the stuff that there isn't installed, you can pretty much find it on the search box in there. Oh, updates. Right. Okay. Right. Let's try this. I'm set for Concorde. I'm still at KSFO. San Francisco Airport. I want to get my remote control out because hopefully it's not going to throw a fit on me. I don't know if I'm going to do any flying today. I just want to taxi a bit. I just want to make. I've got to remember all the freaking controls. So I've forgotten them all. Let's check this menu down here. Well, the takeoff speed for Concorde is 190. Oh, I remembered that. I think it's 190 anyway. If you're too slow, you can't get off the ground. Right. Okay, I think that's okay. Right, let's just see what happens. I think now I can go to screen capture. Just a minute. Set to window capture, I mean. Right. Yeah, it's just showing up on there. Looks like it is. I'll move my default scenery directory to my other hard drive because I didn't want to fill up my main hard drive with scenery, because eventually it can get to the point where when you're making backups, you have no more room to make backups anymore. You know what I mean? Well, the scenery is kind of temporary anyway. You can re-download it if you lose it, so there's no point in me storing that on my system drive. The scenery takes up quite a lot of room. That's why it's taking a while, because it's downloading stuff right now. I just hope Concord works, because it should do. It was in the repository, for the built-in repository for this song. All being well. Just can't wait to try again. Well, you want me to see what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at my swap file. It's 13%. CPU's at 33%. Wow. The what do you call it? The true comparison, I think, is when I'm actually flying the plane and flying over scenery, because the scenery can hog you out quite a bit. But I had that trouble with the camera earlier on in the other live stream I did. Oh, we are slowing down. It looks like it's loaded. Okay, hopefully I'm on the ground and not in the mid-air. Right, view. I want daytime. Can't see now. Okay. My right mouse button is not working. It worked in Windows, so why is it not working on it? It does work in other things. At least the keyboard's working. Now, I hope it's not revved up. I'm going to turn the brakes on. Okay, that's good. It's not shutting off. B for brakes and shift B. Oh, it's shift B. Right, the engine is revved up because it's moving when I take the brakes off, so that's not good. Why is it revved up? Let's check my calibration again. Joystick configuration. There's something not right here. Huh? It's picked the wrong joystick. Let's check this. Well, it's the only one I've got, so let's swap. Check this again. Maybe the afterburners are on. That could be what it is. Let's check. Oh, what's happened here? Afterburners, are you on? Sounds like they are. I can't see anything. New options. Engineer view, overhead view. I'll turn off tower view. Let's just figure this out. Let's try. I go to view. On overhead view. right mouse button is not working. Why? Can't pan around. I can't pan around the cockpit. Oh, hang on, I just remember. F. Ah, that's it. F for full display. I can see all the instruments now. I'm trying to find the moving afterburn, but my right mouse button is not working. Oh, yes it is. Ah, just didn't show me on the screen that it was working. Right, good. Afterburners, right. Are the afterburners on or off? Oh, I just remembered, so swap panels. Ah, that's the one I want. Right, view. S was swap. I'm in the wrong view at the moment. Lights work. Right, move. Trying to find the freaking afterburners. Forgot where they were. Let's try another view. Swap panels. Is it Control S? Oh shit. I don't want that one. Shift S. Ah, that's the one. That's the one. Oh yeah, my afterburners are on. Oops. Well, they were on as soon as I started. I think they are anyway. I don't know, they're still in there. Can't see. Oh, that's my fuel. According to this, I'm burning a lot of fuel considering I'm not moving. Right, afterburn, where are you? See these gauges at the top? Oh, you want me to see? Hang on. I have to go back to screen capture now. Right, so when I zoom in, these gauges are showing 80%. Right, that is. I'm pretty sure that's throttle. No. I think. My engines are definitely revved up. Why? My nose is up. Just a minute, I have an idea. Right, I've got the shortcuts, damn it. The keys. There we go, finally. I've got to remember all these freaking shortcut keys now. sound like they're wrong. Must be this menu. Right. That's it, Control M. That'll be it. Control M. Right, Control M. Aha! Right, that's afterburner zone. Gauge, nothing's changing, so let's rev up a minute. I'm on the ground still. Right. Ah, my controls are reversed. Alright. That's high now. That's lower. I can't get it low enough. You want to know why you can't fly Concorde by the stick? It's because most of the time you're fighting about with these control panels, you can't see where you're going. That's why you have to have auto level and all this stuff and pitch wave climb, because you can't see where you're going when you're doing all these buttons. Right, that's spotted up. My joystick is still a little bit off. These meters are all wrong. Look at this. Right, look at these meters at the bottom, right? Now, my throttle's at minimum right now. Throttle up, and that needle's going backwards. It's going backwards, for God's sake. Let's try something. Right. Let's turn the brake. Let's go back to normal view. Right. Like let's. Oh, I've twisted around a bit. Let's turn the brakes off in a minute. I think it should be. Oh yeah, I'm moving. I'm still moving. The engines are still going. They shouldn't be going. Let me just correct my angle a bit. I'm just going to turn a bit. Oh, if I can turn. No, I can't turn. Oh, yes, I can. Thank you. I'm going to put my brakes back on. When I get straightened up. Just tack taxi. Shift B. I'm gonna have to let's try. Oh, this is no good. I'm going to run out of runway. I'm going to have to taxi all the way around here because all my joysticks are still not right. Let's shift B now. I'm stuck in the middle of the runway now. Where am I? Tower view. Why is the calibration all messed up? I thought I calibrated earlier on. Anybody else on the airport at the moment? That's okay. Can't see anybody else on the runway at the moment. I want to pilot this. Right, there's only another person on the around here, and they're 10.8 nautical miles away, so I'm not going to be in anyone's way. That's the pilot list at the top. I'm going to move this menu. Oh yeah, I can. So there's only one person online. It's early in the morning. Good thing it's early in the morning. Okay. I'm still not happy about these settings. I've got to get the engine down, speed down somehow. Sensitivity reduction. That's better. Let's check this. Yeah, that's better. I can hear the idle engine sound now. I think there's a problem somewhere. Let's change this to that's not so much I thought. That's supposed to be wooden. Trying to tune it. Check the brakes working. Yeah. Oh. We can't be out of fuel because I haven't even left the ground. No, I'm halfway. My tank says that's if I can trust what it says. Oh, one of the tanks is empty. Ah, one of my tanks is empty. Uh-oh. I need to balance the freaking fuel now. I haven't even left the freaking ground. Yeah, I thought that would happen. When you lose fuel from one engine, it shuts them all off. It's a good thing I didn't take off. I would have crashed and burned. Right, so... basic configuration, I've just been in that, so... Swap panel. There's a lot of bugs with this. There's a lot of things wrong. Hang on. Well, I'm still on the runway. I haven't drifted onto the concrete. I forgot how you balance the fuel. Oh, I remember. I remember now. Here we go. Of course it won't do now because the engine stopped. There's no power. Elevator is a bit off still. Let's see. There is that one. I must be back a bit. trying to get this set right so that when I start it again it's going to be right. Maximum altitude. I've forgotten the maximum altitude. What was it? I can't remember. I think it's 9,200. It's more than that. I've forgotten. Can't remember. Oh, it'll come back to me in a minute when I'm not thinking. I had a document for it somewhere. Oh, it'll be. I know what it'll be. It'll come back to me now. Just because I've opened this, even though I haven't seen it yet. Oh, that's a generic stuff. Not that. I think it's 52,200. I think. I just remembered the mouse wheel isn't working on here. God, I've forgotten so much. It's getting old. Even mouse. Doesn't work. Yeah, 195 knots, pitch 13.5. Yeah, I remember that. Actually, I used to use 12.5, but 13.5 is okay. 12.5 if you've got a lot of fuel on board usually, because it's harder to gain speed. Let's see, what else is there? God, this is annoying that my mouse wheel won't work. It never did work in Flightgear properly for some reason. You know, if you're a real pilot, you'll know what I mean about a refresher course. I need more than a refresher course, wouldn't it? Feels like I'm starting all over again. There's such a lot though. Like Concorde is so freaking complicated. There's a lot of stuff you got to remember. And the fact that my mouse isn't working properly makes everything twice as hard. Hang on, I think I'm remembering. I think it's 52,200 feet. I'm remembering, yay! I'm pretty sure it's 52,200 feet maximum altitude. Yeah, because if you go up to 60,000, it really gets upset. Oh. Don't go up to 60,000 feet, it'll go bonkers. I remember now. So this wants to be set to 52,000. $200. That's it. No, that's 51. Oh, damn it. I'm past it now. That's it. The little plus and minus signs are supposed to be showing up there, and they're not showing up. That's the right altitude. Maximum 52,200. Oh, thank you. My brain cell is still there that contain that information. Swap panel. If I'd only remembered to balance the tanks, I wouldn't have run out of fuel, because once you lose fuel, that's it. I'm going to have to hit the reset. I'm going to lose all my settings, but at least I remembered some stuff. Right, I'm going to hit the reset. Hang on. I'm resetting. You're supposed to be able to choose how much fuel you got on board, but for some reason I'm not getting an option for that. Oh, don't say it's crashed. It just freaking crashed, didn't it? Hang on. Let's look at settings. How much fuel I want on? I want a full tank. I want a full tank of fuel. My mouse wheel works here, look. It just doesn't work in Flightgear. I'm using my mouse wheel now. Um, oh, start paused. That might be a good idea because it might have messed it up before. Right, what's this? I can't see with this box. Right. Can I set the fuel level? Should be able to do somewhere. I used to be able to do that. Ah. No. There was configuration window. FG run allowed you to set how much fuel you had, but I can't find it. Right, it should be paused right now. I'll give it a minute to. Oh yeah, my mouse is working. Right, I'm not seeing the full panels right now, so hang on. F. Is it Shift F? Oh, it's paused, isn't it? Do. Freaking engines again. I'm trying to turn off the freaking afterburners again. It's freaking dark again as usual. How do you stop this freaking engine from revving up? I just don't know. Check again. The engine's not supposed to be running. Backwards, isn't it? Hang on, let's try something. I'm at maximum now. I just can't get the engines to slow down. Oh, I have an idea. Let's try keyboard. Oh, that's the nose. I'm going to write fuel again before I get off the ground again. I don't think I'm going to get off the ground today because of all these problems. Fuel and payload, that's it. Right. Increase my fuel. it's going to use it all the time I get off the ground anyway. I'm not going to get off the ground. I just want to figure this out. Let me see. Where the hell is the damn... It's out of balance. Okay, where the hell is that? I can't get the panel back. Pause. Stay on the screen. I just wish I could get this damn engine to idle. It will not idle. Show 2D panel, it's checked, so why is it not showing up? Let's try some of that. Might be because it's not centre, that's probably what it is. This is what happens sometimes. Oh, I can use my mouse button to zoom out, that's good. Forgot about that. Right. If I hold my right mouse button down. But I cannot get the 2D panel to come back up. Show up. Sometimes when you don't get this panned in right, you can't get the panel to show up unless you're in the right spot, and it's stupid. I think that was what it is. That's annoying. Totally wrecked it. Debug menu will not stay on the screen. Cycle GUI styles. Oh, that worked. Freaking volcanoes in here now, what the heck? It's a joke. Right, 2D panel's off now. Turn it back on. There we go. Hide 2D panel in non-centered view. That is so ridiculous. You know, it's all this time because of the simple checkbox. Now look at my fuel. Look how out of balance it is. Cross engine balance. I need to balance the fuel. Look at the it's out of balance. Look how low the fuel is. Right, I want to move fuel. I want to move it forward. Actually, no, I want that one forward. Too much fuel at the back. No. Now if I'm pan, I should be able to see out the front now. Well, that's better. Look at the tiny little window I've got at the top there. It's ridiculous. You can hardly see out. This panel's huge. How can you see where you're going? The thing is, you can't. So that's why you have to be in an outside view, really. So you can't see a bloody thing. So crew. Oh, co-pilot and engineer to help me with this because there's some automations built in that you can get co-pilot and crew to do press a few buttons for you. It's not like AI thing, you know. I think, if I remember rightly. I need to set this to 52,200 feet. I'm starting to remember stuff. I want a pitch of 12 or 13.5. I'm going to go with 12.5. I've forgotten where the pitch is now. Oh, it was a bit like pitch. There it is. Right. 12.5. I'll lock my pitch to 12. 121, what the heck? 12.5 pitch. Right, I've got that set right. Let's check outside, make sure I'm not drifting around. My heading is I just want to see if this bird can take off. It's probably going to crash because I'm so rusty. I can't see that. 116, 117, 118 degrees. 118 degrees heading, that one. Let's go back to turn that off. I want 118 degrees. Heading. Oops, not that one. 180. I've got something else on the screen now. What's these little lines? Oh, is it HUD? Yeah. Right, 118 degrees heading. Heading bug. fuel. My fuel's low. I'm not going to be going anywhere very far, I tell you. I'm going to run out of fuel pretty fast. Right, okay. Check outside. Right, I'm going to throttle right up. Oh. See, my afterburners are on. They are on. Let's have a look inside a minute. Swap panel. Come on, swap panel. Control S. No. Oh yeah, I forgot. I want autopilot on. I think that's heading hold. I've got nothing on now. I can't remember stuff. I've forgotten a lot of stuff. Right, okay, I'm gonna... I can't get my freaking... I can't get the other panel to come up. Swap panels, come on. Afterburners control buttons up. Well, they're over here somewhere. Well, they're not. That's the radio. Afterburner control buttons. Where are you? I think you're over there, aren't you? I keep getting confused with the controls I use in Second Life, right? I keep trying to press buttons and I think, oh, that's for Second Life. Where the hell are they? Pretty sure it's up there. Can't see it right now. I don't know. Try the other menu. Maximum center of gravity is way off. Well, that view is better for looking out window. Swap panels, come on, swap. No, I'm just going to take off, I think. It's not doing, it's not, I'm going to be out of fuel. Look at the fuel now, it's nearly out. Balance. Cross. I need to cross. Read. It's still going down on this one, it should be going up. not going to go very far. I'm going to be out of fuel, so I might as well go now. Right. Alright. It's either crash and burn or fly, whatever. Brakes off. Right. Outside view. My pitch should be right. It looks like it's going to drift off the runway.
Airspeed building.
I see.
100 knots.
There we go. Right.
Power checked.
Positive climb. View on.
We're on pitch hold. Oh, gear.
Cleared altitude set. Gear off. Rotate.
Right, we're up in the air.
P2. Traffic. Traffic.
As I say, we're going to crash and burn because I haven't got enough fuel on board.
Traffic. Traffic.
I haven't even put the afterburners on because I don't have it. The aircraft's very light. I don't have much
Traffic.
fuel. Don't have much fuel on board. If I'm in the cockpit, that's what I'm seeing. You can't see bugger all. Let's go back to the control. Let's look at the fuel. It's nearly gone. I can cheat a bit though. I can add some fuel. Let's try that. It might make me unstable though. My maximum central gravity is way out down here. Look at the bottom right corner. See these little needle down here? That's the maximum center of gravity, and according to that, that's why I'm getting the error message. The beats. My balance is way off. I'll see if I can add some fuel before it crashes and burns anything. Let's just set it to max takeoff. No, that'll crash me and burn me, won't it? Supersonic climb. Okay. Right. Still. Alright, there we go. We're full of fuel now, look. And look at the centre of gravity. Maximum centre of gravity is pretty much a lot better than it was. That alarm's still going off. Check. I need to set my climb rate so I don't exceed 52,200 feet. So 52,200 feet, altitude required. So I've set altitude required so that we won't climb beyond 52,200 feet, right? AH stands for altitude. Hold. Oh no, now what's going on? Hang on a minute. Things level. I've lost my settings. Right.
Traffic. Traffic. Climb. Climb.
Right. I'm not worried where I'm going, I just want to get to 52,000 feet.
Traffic. Traffic. Climb. Climb.
Altitude required. Uh-oh.
Traffic. Altimeter check.
CG normal.
Altimeter active.
Full up.
Altimeter
Full up.
active.
Full up.
Centered. 300.
Full up. Full.
Yeah. Yeah, we crashed. Oh well. Considering
100 to go.
anyway, that's because it's
Radio
buggy as
altimeter
hell.
active.
Yeah, oh well. At least I've got to hear all the new alarm systems, and there's a few new ones. It's giving me a headache. Right, so it went wrong when I knocked my autopilot settings out. I expected that would happen though, because I've forgotten so many things now. And this Concorde is totally messed up to what it used to be. It used to be a lot better than that. Oh, it's crashed again. What? Every time I do a reset, it crashes. What the hell's wrong with it? See, it's buggy as hell. I need to set this to the default daytime mode because it's really annoying. I think I found the configuration settings somewhere for that. Defaults. Right, it's in pause mode. Right. Oh no. We'll leave it in pause mode while I get this set right because it's all cocked up. Views. Where are we going there? Fuel looks alright. I'm trying to find the default settings. Hang on, what was that? it should have the what is it going on here? I should have a different texture on now. Where is it? I keep forgetting stuff. Doesn't help when you can't see what you're doing. Let's check this again because that's probably got messed up. Check something. Turn that AI traffic off because I don't want to see that. They're not real pilots. The AI stuff is just scripts and it lags you out. There's nobody online right now. It says there's no pilots. Why do I keep going to that one? trying to find the defaults. They're not in here. They'll be in the FG1 configuration. I've lost the 2D panel again. I started. Oh, it's because it's paused, isn't it? Why is the 2D panel not showing up? Bringing joysticks backwards again. I'll leave it there. Joysticks backwards, but it shouldn't be crawling along the plows when we're trying to, let's check. I just took the brakes off. Brakes back on. So it seems like my joystick throttle wants to work in reverse. Can I get the panel to come up? You know why? It's forgotten about that checkbox that I unchecked and I can't find it now. No, it's not that one. I keep clicking the same bloody one. Keys. Oh yeah, I forgot about the virtual crew. Yeah, so it's control control Q is for virtual crew. Stick them on. It's useful to have the virtual crew on board. They could do some stuff while I'm looking around. See? They brought the nose down for me. I didn't do that.
Recall. Inhibit.
Thank you, the invisible crew. They're talking in Chinese. Oh,
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Oh, maybe not Chinese. It sounds like Chinese to me. Right, so I forgot about the virtual crew. I remember that. Yeah, because they can do stuff, do the checklists and everything. Right, so where the heck is my 2D panel? Why won't it show up? Ah, it was here, wasn't it? That's why it's unchecked. Right. You know why I lost the setting? It's because it crashed. Right, I've obviously got a full tank of fuel now. You know what? I think I've had enough of it now. I'm going to set this to 52,200 feet. And I'm going to close out because I'm not going to fly anymore. I'm too tired. Maybe it'll remember all these settings next time I start it up. Should do. And that is the speed, I think. That's the maximum speed there. That's the heading. Stuff's starting to come back to me. That's the maximum speed. Am I still on screen capture? Yeah, I am. Oh, hang on a minute. Can you actually see my mouse? Yeah, you can. That's good. Otherwise, I'll be talking to myself, wasting my time. Right, so my maximum centre of gravity at the moment is spot on. You look down there. The white needle is in between the two yellow needles. Right, in theory, if I go outside and I turn the brakes off, we shouldn't move. No, we're not moving. Put the brakes back on. So I'll go back inside and shift B. So when I took the brakes off, I was using shift B. That's that one. You see the little red thing in the bottom right hand corner disappeared. Brake back on again. Brake off, brake on. So for some reason my joystick wants to work at the backwards right now. Which is fine as long as it doesn't move when I'm not throttled up, but I'll have to operate my freaking joystick upside down now. It's really confusing. Magnetic heading down here, navigation. So if I set this to MH, that's magnetic heading. No, it isn't, is it? No. Or is it? I think it is. I think that's right. Let's try moving this dial and see what happens. Now that's maximum speed. Maximum speed of takeoff, I think. God, I wish I could remember. That is the speed. The headings are down here. No, this would be heading up here. Yeah, I think. That's ILS. Navigation. Yeah, it's nav. That's it. Up there. I can just read it. Nav. I wish I could remember all this stuff. I really do. Oh, when you flick the switch, that switches you from ILS to nav. Now I remember that now. So if you watch that meter down here, flick this switch. See? Now it's on magnetic heading. No, on true now actually. And the switch up here switches it from magnetic heading to true heading. True is ILS. I'm starting to remember stuff. So if one move this around, let's see. This is my magnetic heading up here, right? Oh, let's move this around a bit. Yeah, see that little orange thing down here? So much stuff to remember. Right, watch what happens to that little orange thing down there. Right. You point that to where you want to go, basically, the direction. Right. But when you're on true heading, it won't do out because the true heading's up here, right? See, watch what happens. Oh, it's not doing that, no. Oh, no, why? I think you've got to be on ILS thing. God. Instrument. I won't lock on because it's not auto. Auto throttle's not. That's auto throttle. Right. Stick that to heading hold. That's heading hold. Don't want auto throttle on anyway. Autopilot on, I mean. Not yet. That's pitch hold. Right. Now that I remember that. So if I set my autopilot to 12.5, which is what I used to take off. Now when you put pitch hold on, it resets the bloody thing off. Unless you put autopilot on, now it goes to pitch hold up, and now you got to study 12.5. Of course, that's what happened when I crashed. What happened was, when I pressed these freaking buttons, it reset all my settings. That's why we nosedived. Because look, if you're on a steady climb of 12.5 degrees, and you change something up here, right? You watch that 12.5 there. If you go to altitude required, it goes to altitude required down here, 52,200 feet, right? But as soon as you activate altitude hold, now look, that's why we crashed. It went to minus 368 feet and we nosedived. That's why we crashed, because I set it to altitude hold. But altitude require will take us up with a vertical speed to 52,200 feet of 800 feet per minute or whatever it is. Right, but I wanted to be on pitch hold, which is that one. But look, it reset it again to 0.11. This is the trouble with this thing. If you don't keep an eye on stuff, everything can go very wrong very quickly. So 12.5, as long as I left that alone at pitch hold, altitude require 52,200 feet with autopilot on, and magnetic heading wants to be, I don't know, I can't see it. I'll have to zoom out a minute. I want a magnetic heading wants to be, which is straight ahead, which is 115, 1600, 1700, 18. 117.7. 117.7. So if I set that to 17.7, messed it up again. Now, with that heading, that'll keep us bang on the runway all the way. 12.5 degrees pitch, and we're climbing up to altitude of 52,200. So when it gets to that altitude, so if I leave that alone, back in the cockpit. So I've set the pitch hold, and as long as you don't mess with anything, it would eventually get up to 52,200 feet. But you gotta mess around with your fuel balance as you're climbing, because this little white needle down here is starting to get low. I think you move fuel forward. No, you use fuel from the front tanks first, and you use the reserve. This is the reserve tank at the back. Use that later on. But you've got to cross speed your tanks. So cross to engine. So that shifts fuel from a higher tank to the lower tank. So if you look, this tank's going down. This one's going up, see? So I'm cross-feeding fuel from the this tank that's got more in it, and that's got 11,360, right? This has only got 6,616. So we need to cross-feed fuel across, right, to balance the plane, otherwise it's out of balance. And this one's too high, so this one's feeding fuel to this side right now to keep the plane balanced. This one's pretty already balanced, this one. And tanks 1 and 4, or engines, oh, those are engines actually. Yeah. So these are reserve tanks, SA and 7A, they're reserve tanks. And the reserve tank is not being used right now. You see, it's static. These two tanks are static too. So it's important to keep them balanced. Use cross feed before you take off anyway. Otherwise you start tilting to one side. It's harder to fly it. I'm starting to remember a few things. I mean, you've got to bear in mind, I mean, the last time I was flying this thing was back in 2010. Mostly. Maybe 2012, maybe I flew it a bit. But it was mainly between 2007, 2005, 2006, 2007, until around 2010, 11, and I stopped flying it because of problems with Flightgear. So that's like what, 14 years ago. So forgive me if I've forgotten a lot of stuff. So can I turn off my panel? No, I can't. You used to be able to hide the panel with by pressing the S key, and it doesn't do that anymore. Is it Shift S? Oh, that's swap panel. Shift S is swap panel. How do I hide it? Is it Control S? Oops, no, that's auto throttle. Oops. I hate it when they put the same keys on. Did I mess anything up on there? No, that's still right. It's probably better that my throttle is at minimum when it's at max, because I was having some glitchy issues with it when I turned it right down. Oh well. So navigation, right? Let's go over navigation, right? When you want to set your ILS up, what you do is you go to Route Manager, and let's say we're at work support right now, and we want to go to PHNL, which is Philippine Airport. PHNL. We load that. Why is my Zorin bringing up the menu? That's annoying. That's to do with my operating system. Why the hell did you do that? Right, so that's Philippines. So let's say we're flying from San Francisco Airport to Honolulu International Airport. Now, if I activate that now, it's going to throw out all my pitch, hold and everything. So what you do is you leave it until you're actually at 52,200 feet. And then when you activate it, what it does is it engages the ILS to Honolulu International Airport. So the ILS and the instrument, this up here, that will become active because the autopilot's on right now, but we're currently using pitch hold. So if I activate that flight plan, I lose my pitch hold. The IN instrument navigation will come on, and it'll throw everything to cock. So it's better to wait until you've climbed up to 52,000 feet before you do that. I know that for a fact. I could. Oh shit! What have I just done? So what I could do is. I need to go. I need to use the little room. sorry about that. Ah, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Oh. Oh, it gets worse when you get older. Just can't hold it. Oh, my leg's killing me. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, what the hell? Let's just. Let's just take off. See how far I get. I mean, I might even get to the Philippines, you never know. I mean, Honolulu. I mean, how far is it? According to this, it's only 252.2086.4 nautical miles. And I've got a hell of a lot of fuel on board for that. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, that's right. So right, let me just check all my settings. I don't really want to fly too long anyway. Let's check my maximum center of gravity. That's pretty good. Right. Alright. Yeah, now you'll understand why I like to fly, why you've got to fly Concorde with instruments, really, because you can't see now. And if you can see what you're doing, you can't monitor the fuel, you can't monitor the center of balance of the fuel properly, you can't manage your headings properly. I mean, yeah, it's a freaking nightmare. So oh yeah, right, swap panels. So are the afterburners on or off, really? Let's see. Why can't I can't see the freaking afterburners. You know why? It's just the screen resolution's too freaking low. I can't see them. They're up here in the right hand corner. There used to be a setting in Flightgear to adjust your resolution so that you could use it at a higher resolution. You know what? Let's try something. I don't know if it's going to crash my screen, but I'm going to have to try something. Screen display settings. I'm going to nudge it up to alright, see what happens. It might crash me, I don't know. I can't see my Flightgear properly. Alright, everything's got small. Alright, is this going to work? Or is it going to... No, it's just making everything bigger. Oh, yes, it has worked. I can see my afterburners now. Look. The controls. Yeah. I don't really see the pilot list. So everything's got small, I can't see. Oh, it's even worse for my eyes, my poor old eyes, I can't see now. let's turn off this. Oh, I'll just do it up here. That's it. Fine. Okay. Right, so it's Shift S. So afterburners are on. So when I turn afterburners on, I think that's Shift F. Let's try that. No, it's Control F, isn't it? Yeah. It won't work at the moment till I throttle up. So if I throttle up, right, throttle up. Right, throttle up. Now click Control F. Right, that does turn on the afterburners. Right, throttle down. Right. Back to the other screen. Oh, I'm not lined up properly, but that's okay. I've got my heading set anyway. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. So you can also turn the brakes off by just clicking on it down here. Right, so let's throttle up maximum. Right, brake off. Should be moving. We are picking up afterburners on.
Cleared altitude set. Airspeed building.
There we are.
One 100 knots.
Power checked.
I hate it when the camera goes underground. It's really annoying. Gear up. Change my view. I'm a bit heavy. I need more power.
Radar flying.
Radio altimeter active.
Pull up. Pull.
What? What happened to that? No, I didn't do anything wrong. I must have been too heavy. I tried to bring the gear up.
Landing checklist completed.
Oh, that's great. That's not good, is it? Ha! We've become a boat. Yeah. I must have had too much fuel on board. Yeah, I think I did actually. Let's look at my fuel. Yeah, I've got a full... Yeah, way too much fuel on board, I think. I wasn't... My afterburners were on as well, because they were supposed to come on. So if we go to... Why aren't my afterburners on? Shit. They weren't on. All four should have been on like that. Now if they're all four on, now let's turn them off. They're not even freaking working. The afterburner's not working. Another bug. Let's check some. Oh dear. Oh, what's the nose? Oh, I think I've got to put the nose. I think I've got to put the nose down. Oh, it is down. The crew did that, didn't they? So let's check something. I think the nose is down. I can't even see the down nose. It should say in the cockpit. Ah, hang on. So I'm going to turn the 2D panel on. Can't see what he's saying. Turn the 2D panel off a minute. There used to be a hotkey to turn that on and off, but it doesn't work anymore. So let's see. No, she's well, it looks like it's down anyway. I think that is it over here. No. Those are the wheels. The wheels didn't come up. I tried to get the wheels up, but they wouldn't come up. Oh, there's the nose. That's the nose. Here. Damn it. So the nose is coming up now. Look. It was down, so that was okay. The mistake was the gears. The gears didn't come up. The gears were still down. And we had drag. That's why we didn't. That's why we crashed. Right. And I think I pressed the G key, but I should have pressed Control G, I think. Oh, maybe that was it. Right, so if I right. You see the wheels? So it was Control G, wasn't it? No? Shift G. Why do they move? Yeah, that was a problem. So if I'd done it from a cockpit, I could have done it a lot easier from the cockpit if I'd just used my brain. Put the 2D panel back on. All I had to do was click on this freaking gear thing down here.
Gear up.
Obviously, now I'm on the ground. Let's try. It is Shift G. Why didn't it work before? I just brought them back down again. Odd. Anyway, I'm not going to crash again. I'm just going to. Resetting it didn't work. It's crashing, so I'm just going to quit. Because it will save the settings I've just done. So. Anyway, that's it. I'm off. I've had enough for today. It's disappointing.